Hey, good morning, guys. Welcome to this edition of Malibu and Dad. Well, guys, as you can see, we're in the vehicle. And what's that mean? It means we're out for an adventure. It's a road trip. We're bringing you along, Malibu along, Mom along, and here we go. Today, where are we going today, honey? What's the name of it?
Fort Clinch State Park.
Fort Clinch State Park. Pretty cool old fort. Still there, still in existence, and has lots of history, which I love, you love. So let's go, guys. Let's go check it out on this road trip to Fort Clinch State Park. Come on.
Glad to share the places and the people that we'll meet. Think of the memories we'll have. Exploring hidden history. It's time to hop aboard on the road with Malibu and Dad. On the road with Malibu and Dad.
Well, we're here, guys, at the Fort Clinch State Park here in Nassau County, a little bit north of Jacksonville and just below Georgia. So let's go take a look, see what we see. So guys, we're inside the fort. This is a museum area. And it shows some of the guns that used to be in there. Look at that thing. That's a Gatling gun. 1861. About the start of the Civil War. Talks about the tiered systems of the fort. And here's an overview of the fort. You can watch a movie. Yeah, we got some historic artifacts in the fort. And some of the artillery ammunition that they were used. That is one big cannonball there, guys. Look at the size of that. That's a 10-incher, 8-inch, 12-inch canister shot. And that's a mammoth 15-inch shell. Wow. Pretty cool. They fire those out with cannons, man. That's about the Civil War. Some small arms for the Civil War. This is one of the outbuildings, but now it's a museum. Imagine you are stepping into the past. The year is 1864 and the Civil War is in progress. Ahead of you is a masonry fort under construction. Union soldiers are involved in the building of the fort. Ask them questions about the lives they led, stationed at Fort Clinch, following the path into 1864. And here we go, guys. Into the past.
Soldiers are taking selfies. Is this a guard post?
Yeah. It's kind of neat that it's still here after all these years. Fort Clinch, a true life Civil War fort here in Florida. we are, guys, coming towards the walls of the fort. You can tell there was kind of a moat around it back in the day. This is where they would enter in. Look at that. Here's the entrance. You can see where they would draw it up. Kind of like the drawbridge. Look at those chains. Very tight entrance.
And she was doing like the candle making. Like you dipped it in the wax. Yeah, that's cool.
Are those ghosts? Wow, they're still running around here after all these years.
Is there everything?
Look at that, guys. What a big fort. So cool, guys. Let's go in here and take a look. The walkway here. I guess this is where they must have slept. All the beds. The floor is very rickety. Look at the floor. This must have been the lockup. Look at this door here, guys. Wow. You can hear the purple martins.
Spices and things, and so he's got his own seasoning company, packaging company, hot pot joke that he calls.
You know where Mount Vernon is in Virginia? Directly across the way is Fort Washington. See, these are all, we're a whole group, including this one. They're, after the war of 1812,
Spice jars for every
the national federal government started building protective forts, so they couldn't sail up the Potomac and
So guys, this used to be the barracks. And we've just met so many neat people so far. Doing a little bit of reenactments. And they are sleeping in these beds. It's very cool. Look at these rooms. And the breeze here is just lovely. And you can smell a burning fire. It smells delicious. I know you guys can't smell it on the video, but it really makes you feel like you're in the period for sure.
It was just the first time this happened. Until then, people didn't really pay attention. So the thing about the trial was he began, the whole trial went on
Beautiful little rooms.
You see the chandeliers hanging from the
Oh yeah,
pretty
for candles, yeah.
candles.
Look at the old desk, guys. Oh, cool. Love the old chandeliers, and it's very cozy for an old fort. And the ladies have done a lovely job setting up their rooms. So more rooms. Obviously, this is where the soldiers would probably all be. There's the barracks. And the parade field's just huge. And we're gonna go take a look at the cannons and what the, I guess the water side would look like. This must be more of the, where they keep the powders and the charges and other things inside the fort here. We're gonna go up and check it out, guys. Look at that. Different vantage points are kind of cool. Oh man, look at those cannons. They're huge. Look at that view, guys. Wow. Opens up to an absolutely amazing view. You can see where the cannons rotate on these discs. Look at those views. They would defend the channel there. That's what they do. They'd keep ships from coming in the harbor. It's just a beautiful day in Florida. What can I say? Look at the walls, guys. How thick. Actually walk on top of those walls, are so thick. So can you imagine being here 1800s? This was your post. What a breeze though, beautiful breeze. Look at these monster cannons. They're 2 Darlenes tall. Probably 2 Darlenes wide. Look at the size of those things. Wow. Here's the, of course I guess I've closed the entrance to that. They don't want to get all boogered up. Look at the degrees on the floor there, and they would just roll it around. They probably knew what shells would land where, just by rotation. So absolutely beautiful, guys. Cool fort. Evidently there was a lot of guns back then. There's a lot of spaces here. I guess I've just got a few of the old guns left. Look at that view. Man, it is pretty. Absolutely beautiful. Some more barracks. Maybe where the officers slept. Just beautiful. Here, there's something in a tunnel. It goes to the outer wall here. I'm sure that's probably where they kept the powder and the charges and all the whatever. We'll check it out. And the whole wall is fortified. So cool. Here's some more of those big guns. I'm telling you what, with all these guns, there wasn't much that was going to get through that harbor. Because these things would have just blown to pieces. Look at all these guns. Unbelievable. That's where we were just at over there. We met Christine doing the tin photography. What a neat lady. Really enjoyed talking to her. What a professional. It's like a scientist and a photographer all in one. To be able to do those pictures. This amazing lady. Can you imagine looking what that must have looked like back in the day? Probably just like that. There's not all buildings or anything over there. Just beautiful. So you can see the outer wall, the old mixture of rocks and mortar, the way they used to do it. I guess that would be the foundation. But man, look at the rocks in there. These are probably hundreds of years old. I guess this is where the guns would be kind of fortified here. Well, here's some more of the inlet. Look at the beach, guys. Look how beautiful that is. They have this beautiful view. Sure, being stationed here wasn't that bad. I'm sure they did a lot of swimming and fishing. A little smoke coming out of the stack there. And these are Civil War guns here, guys. These things are massive. Look at these things. They're beautiful. Nothing like seeing something from the Civil War still existing in a fort. Having a fort like this all around you. What a cool experience. Love it. It's just like history, living history coming right at you. It's amazing, guys. Glad I could bring you along. So you can see the giant ramps there where they could bring up more cannons. They got a foundation there. I don't know if that used to be an old place that's burned down or what. This is cannon number 34. Look at that thing. Ooh, standing guard. I've noticed these ventilation holes here. They're kind of cool. Look at the iron in these cannons. Just massive. And here's the ramp, guys. Look at the size of this ramp. You could drive a truck up here. That's just amazing. I bet you they pulled and tugged to get these cans and all kinds of stuff up here at one time or another. This is one big fort. All right, so we're going in. Check out some of these buildings here. Oh, look at this dark hallway. Wow, look at that, guys. Ooh, that is a spooky hallway. This would be the kitchen, guys. Look at these crazy lamps right here. Aren't those cool? Look at that fire. I'm sure that thing was roaring all day long for dinners, lunches, breakfasts, you name it. They were cooking away. And I wonder what's behind that door over there. All right, guys, so we noticed this wall here. I see a date here of 8/23 of 35. So was that 1935, 1835? Probably 1935. And there's names etched in the bricks here. I wonder if these are probably former soldiers.
Visitors.
So how cool is that? Very cool. This looks like another, oh, this is the ordnance room here. And look at all the cannonballs. Cannonballs and explosives. All locked up. That's where they would keep it. Another room here. Government powder. That's for your cannon shots. That's all. Oh, there's a dark tunnel right there. I wonder where that goes to. That is a big piece of metal coming at you. And that's the most important part, guys, the latrine. You had to go. You had to go.
And like I say, help yourself to some of these other colors. I tried that.
All right, so we're exploring, guys. It said do not enter, but we don't listen to those signs. We're gonna check it out. What's an adventure if you don't adventure?
It says do not enter.
Take you to the outer wall. Look at that. And this is where you do your small arms fire. Stick your gun through there and repel any enemy you'd see. All right, guys, look at this room here. I'm sure they had some type of something going on here. Very scary and remote. There's some stairs right there, guys.
That's a scary room. I'm not going in.
Look at this room here, guys. What do you think they put in here? Ooh. Ooh, you can feel how cold it is in there. Temperature drops like 20 degrees. Look at the stairs, guys. How cool is that? So this was obviously another cannon position. There's the turret. And you can see the fort. So it's really kind of layered. Outer layer, inner layer. A lot of fortification. And this is the sun, guys. Look how steep that is. Whew. Crazy. Well built. It's like a castle. And you come out to this giant room. The guys are doing laundry and cooking hot water here. And then they got the wash and rinse room here. So these guys are staying here and they're roughing it just like they did in the old days. All right, we're gonna check this area out here. Look at that! Wow! Look at all the ammo, all the equipment for the cannons. This would be your mortar cannon right there. This is probably officers' quarters, I'm sure. So looks like this might be where the big boss might be. Nice accommodations for a commander. I'm sure he had his board just like that. You see the NCO meetings, inventory week, and they took baths on Saturday. Might have been the equipment room, storeroom. Rifled muskets, boxes, it was full of arms. And they had a little store here. Look at that, guys.
How y'all doing today? Good. This is the submarine. This was a store that would be run by a civilian that had a contract with the Army to sell goods to the soldiers the Army didn't provide. They were issued plates and cups and stuff, but not utensils. Combs and personal items, they come here to buy it. It's like an early PX system.
Oh, that's neat.
You're not going in the dark, creepy hallway, huh?
All right, guys, so let me know if you hear anything I don't. It's a very funny feeling down here. Ooh. Another giant room, guys. Another spooky room. This one seems a little more lit up. Yeah, because it's opened up on the top here. Ooh.
Another spiral staircase.
That's another staircase, guys. These stairs are solid looking marble. Look at the staircase though. Ooh. Like touring an old castle. This is what's at the top. Beautiful out there. Just so pretty. Guys, that's the prettiest flag in the world right there. The American flag. Not sure about the star thing. If anybody knows in the comments, let me know about when that flag was in commission, or if that's just for this place. Never seen one with a star like that in the middle of the stars and stripes. Very different. And we're heading out, guys. So just down the ways from the fort, guys, is the Willow Pond Oil House in Beacon. And this is where they would store the oil. And they had a giant beacon here for navigation. All you have is the foundation and partial house left. And here's what the beacon looked like on Amelia Island. Really cool. Well, guys, it's the end of the day. We've got shrimp, some Chinese, some fruit cups. Malibu's having some chicken. Mama's happy, I'm happy. Guys, we just did so much today. Let's kind of review what we did. Start early. First place we stopped at was the
Cemetery in Jacksonville.
Cemetery in Jacksonville. City Cemetery. Saw some really cool Civil War graves. And then from there, we went to
The fort.
the fort, which is on
Amelia.
Amelia Island. And the fort was, excuse me, unbelievably beautiful. Civil War fort, full intact. Had a great time, guys. I can't say enough of what a great day it's been. Great day. So we're gonna try to get it all in one video. Might have to break it up into two. But this is the end of our day. And guys, thank you for coming along. I hope you enjoyed. So much history here in Florida. So much to see. So anyway, from me, Mama, Malibu. Hey Malibu. We're going to be saying, get out there, guys. Adventure. Have fun. Enjoy your family. And we'll catch you on the next vlog, the next adventure. And hopefully you guys are having a great weekend. Love you guys. Bye-bye. Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.